What's up, guys? It's your boy Fly City back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the best and worst Fortnite seasons. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon. And I really do hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace. Okay, so look at all these seasons. Me personally, I started around season one, probably along with like most of you guys. Most of you guys probably like one of these OGs and stuff, like the School Trooper when that first came out. So I'll have to say season one. Cause we'll start off with in like chronological order. So season one was a really solid season. I feel like because everything was just being introduced. No one really knew how to build. Um, Came out I think September. The game came out like around like early, I think end of August, beginning of September, I believe. I wasn't like one of those OG players, but I played like middle of September. So yeah, I would say season one it was a pretty good season. I do miss that. Salty wasn't a name location then, and overall it was just a good season. You know, people didn't know how to build, so I feel like everybody had more fun back in those days. So it kind of depends. But other than that, I did enjoy like various parts of the season, especially like that basically the aspect that no one could build. Just looking back on it, it was just a fun game. You didn't really have a lot of you had those occasional tryhards you were running to, but you never really had someone that really contested you that much. And yeah, I'll probably put this as a great season. So next season is season two. Season two is by far one of my most enjoyable seasons because that's when everything started to come out. People learned how to build. The top streamers at the time were like Ninja, Myth, and yeah, basically I used to watch them too. I used to watch Myth a lot too with building, and like season two really was when everybody really started to build. So I feel like season two was like a high point for Epic Games, being able to like almost everybody just started learning. I feel like this is the point in time when everybody started like watching streamers just to try to get better at the game because at the time no one really knew how to build. So later on they just kept on watching streamers like me. I was like how do I get better at this game? And eventually I think around season two I kind of like gained that confidence and stuff to be able to build. I never used to build like around season one. I never really built. Well, I never built like crazy. Season two was when I really started to like learn and improve upon my builds. So, where should we put this? Season two, I will probably put. This is a tough one. It's either between great or best season. Um,
5 minutes
I'll put this
later.
as a great season because there were some things that were like double pump actually. I'm gonna have to put this as the best season. I'm sorry. Double pump during this time was just it was so good. That was the one thing I used to love. I used to just double pump all the time. I feel like a lot of you guys probably share the same experience. Double pumping during this season was just so clean, so smooth. And then over the course of the other seasons, it kind of got worse. But you could still do it. But I feel like it was at its peak in like season two to season three. So now talking about season three, now let's see where we're gonna rank this. So season three. Season three was I think came out like basically the beginning of the new year I think or like around like March is when it really was starting to get popping I think. And yeah, I think around March it came out, right? So season three battle pass, it came out with a lot of skins, the John Wick skin, the all those space suits, the Rust Lord, all these iconic skins that you know of today. So basically I would say season three was probably one of the best seasons, like hands down. I can give it that because season three was like one of those points where, like, I think in my opinion, Epic Games was at its peak. It had it like a tremendous amount of like people playing the game. It was just like really enjoyable during this time. People used to grind for the John Wick skin and stuff. That I feel like that's when I like grinded the most. I had my most wins in season three as well. I might be a little biased in my opinion, but anybody, you can voice your opinion. But I feel like season three was just a really good season, like especially with everything going on, the new themes that they're adding. Because this is when Epic Games kind of got a little more creative and started adding different themes. Like this was space themed, and then afterwards it was like basically like aliens and shit. So I really enjoyed season three. Now to season four. Season four I really loved too. I almost loved all these seasons except for like one season. We'll get to that later on. But season four was like a really good season as well. I really like the theme they had. All the skins were pretty nice too. I feel like this is when Epic after this season I feel like Epic kind of went downhill in my opinion. It wasn't the most I feel like during the beginning I really did enjoy it. The hop rocks were just amazing. Really provided good mobility balancers and just everything was just so good. I just loved season four as well. I wouldn't say it's the best season though. I would give it probably a maybe I'll give it a great because we didn't have really an okay season yet. We're gonna get to that pretty soon. So basically, now let's move on to season five. Season five came with the introduction of golf carts. I think I think ATKs, I believe too. Depends. I actually know ATKs didn't come to another update. So golf carts basically. So golf carts were the I think main source of mobility early on. I used to use those a lot, especially when I first started and stuff. It was really fun too. I think golf carts like vaulted now, but yeah, those are really fun time in season 5. The skins could have been better, but I feel like it was pretty good. It was a pretty good experience. Well, the Max Ragnarok skin I enjoyed the most. Get the cape from and everything else, and overall it was a pretty good season. I won't say it was like the best season, but I'd probably give this as This is a tough one too, because it was pretty good, but it was like had some things. Because I remember moving from season 4 to season 5, it was still pretty good, but I wouldn't say it was like awesome. It was kind of redundant in a sense, but at the same time, I'll give it okay. I'll give it okay. It wasn't like the best in my opinion, but it was pretty decent. Now let's move on to the next one. So the next one, season 6. Season 6 was a pretty solid season. Had some really good updates, except for Fortnite mirrors. You get attacked by zombies and stuff. It was pretty nice too. Fortnite mirrors event, it was pretty awesome as well. You know, it's kind of annoying when you got like hit by zombies, but other than that, it was a pretty solid season. So I would give it a great season. Season 7. This is the one I told you guys we were waiting for. This is the one. Season 7 by far. I can't say it was an A season. I would say this is probably the worst season, and I have my reasons for it. Before you dislike the video, I have my reasons. You guys might have a different opinion than me. That's totally fine, but let's just get on to it. Basically, my reason for putting it as one of the worst seasons is because the introduction of planes. I hated planes. I don't know. Some of you guys might have loved planes, but me, it was not a pleasant season for me. Me personally, every time like I would get in a build fight with someone, or I'm just like total high ground and stuff, someone comes out of nowhere, the plane just hits you off. That was before they added updates when you couldn't when you didn't get any damage to your plane. Oh yeah, just to add something on to season 5, I put in an okay season as well. I forgot to mention too, the drum gun came out during this time, so it was a painful time because this is when the spray and pray meta was really prevalent along many players. Even myself, not to lie, I was using that meta as well, but it was just really annoying, and they just unvaulted the drum gun currently. So yeah, rip in chat. Yep. I would say season 7, back to season 7, I would say that's one of like the worst seasons just because of planes, zip lines, everything. Everything was just, I feel like, messed up. The whole competitive Fortnite community too was really angry at Epic, and Epic was facing backlash, and it was just terrible. But yeah, there's some people might say it was one of the best too, but it's like it's on both sides of the spectrum. You can either say it's really good or it's really bad. But yeah, moving on to the other season. Season's just about to end because currently when you guys watch this video, season 9 already came out. So so basically, season 8. Season 8 I would put as, it was a pretty good season. There's some new additions on the map like Lazy Lagoon, lava, the volcano. So there's like many different things that happen. Yeah, so season 8 was a pretty good season though. It was a pretty good season. There's a lot of new skins that came out, new locations on the map and stuff, new looting spots. So I really enjoyed this season. I feel like I would put it as great seasons though, because there's only two seasons in my opinion that weren't like the best, but these other seasons were pretty good. Season 1, season 4, season 6, and season 8 I feel like in my opinion were just good seasons overall. Season 2, season 3 were best seasons. I enjoyed, this is the time in Fortnite where I enjoyed playing. I would get on every single day, grind. You guys may share the same opinions. And then back to okay seasons, I would put, yeah, I had to put season 5 because, you know, it was decent. Season 7 to conclude, it was just too much going on, too much planes, zip lines, and just everything was just terrible. But that's just my opinion. You guys can actually voice your opinion in the comment section below, what you guys think, or give your rankings if you guys want. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop that like, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon. I'm really trying to reach 800 subs, so any support would be gladly appreciated. But other than that, hope you guys do enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.